Our climate is changing because we are not. The Earth's temperature is rising at an alarming rate, resulting in numerous consequences that are already being felt globally. And the worst part is, these are expected to become more severe in the future. These impacts include rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, and changes in agricultural productivity.
Sea levels are rising due to the melting of glaciers and ice sheets. This leads to coastal flooding and erosion. This means that many coastal cities, which currently thrive, will be submerged underwater in the next few decades. The extreme weather events such as hurricanes, floods, and droughts are becoming more common and more severe. The ability to cultivate crops is becoming increasingly challenging in certain regions, exacerbating food shortages and causing a surge in food prices.
In recent times, numerous regions across the globe experienced extreme heat waves, setting new temperature records. These occurrences may merely signify the initial stages of a larger trend. The overwhelming scientific consensus confirms that our planet is undergoing unprecedented warming, primarily due to human activities and the significant emission of greenhouse gases. Since the pre-industrial era, the average global temperature has risen by approximately 1 degree Celsius, with the rate of warming showing signs of acceleration. When humans burn fossil fuels, they release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, leading to the trapping of heat and subsequent planetary warming.
Are we doing something about it? Well, yes. Is it enough? A big no. Although efforts have been made to address the issue, such as the 2015 Paris Climate Agreement, it is evident that the actions taken thus far are insufficient. The Paris Agreement is a legally binding international treaty that establishes a comprehensive framework for mitigating greenhouse gas emissions. Under this, the signatory nations have committed to limiting the increase in global average temperature to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, with an additional aim of striving for an 1.5 degrees Celsius increase.
But why do we take pre-industrial temperatures into account as a reference point for setting global climate goals? Because it provides a baseline against which the extent of global warming can be measured. Pre-industrial temperatures refer to the average global temperature before the Industrial Revolution, which marked the beginning of widespread human activities that contributed to climate change. The Industrial Revolution increased greenhouse gas emissions and accelerated global warming. This was due to fossil fuel combustion, land use changes, industrial activities, deforestation, and transportation expansion. Therefore, by using pre-industrial temperatures as a benchmark, we can establish a scientific and historical context to understand the scale of climate change. This will help us in establishing ambitious targets to mitigate its effect.
According to the World Meteorological Organization, there are projections indicating that we are going to experience new record temperatures in the next 5 years. Scientists have issued warnings that we are on track to surpass the critical threshold of 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2027, which could have severe consequences. Let me tell you that the global average surface temperatures have never before breached the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold. Anthropogenic activities have disturbed the equilibrium of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, resulting in an intensified greenhouse effect and the consequent warming of the Earth's surface.
The Arctic region is experiencing accelerated warming compared to the rest of the world, which is anticipated to have significant implications for global weather patterns. Over the past years, we have observed disturbances in the jet stream, leading to disrupted weather conditions in the northern hemisphere. Data suggests that regions such as the Amazon, Central America, Australia, and Indonesia are expected to encounter reduced rainfall this year. This is particularly concerning for the Amazon rainforests.
Our consumption patterns have a significant impact on climate change. The choices we make as consumers, such as what we buy and use, the food we eat, and the energy we consume, can have wide-ranging environmental effects. Take, for example, the issue of meat consumption. The growing demand for meat has resulted in the expansion of agricultural land for livestock farming. To meet this demand, rainforests are being rapidly converted into pastures or crop plants to produce animal feed. This extensive deforestation leads to the loss of vital rainforest ecosystems. This is problematic because rainforests act as crucial carbon sinks, capable of storing carbon for long periods, even centuries. When the rainforest ecosystem remains intact and undisturbed, the stored carbon remains sequestered within the biomass and soil. This long-term carbon storage helps mitigate the effects of climate change by reducing the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere.
We are undergoing an extinction crisis known as the sixth mass extinction. Species are disappearing at an alarming rate on Earth. We are calling the sixth mass extinction as the Anthropocene or Holocene extinction because humans are playing a significant role in driving this crisis. The sixth mass extinction is primarily driven by human activities that include habitat destruction, deforestation, pollution, climate change, overexploitation of resources, introduction of invasive species, and habitat fragmentation. These actions disrupt ecosystems, degrade habitats, and directly harm or lead to the elimination of species. Unlike past mass extinctions, primarily caused by natural factors, the current extinction event is largely a result of human activities.
It is crucial to acknowledge that the fundamental cause of climate change is humans and their consumption. Population growth contributes to increased resource consumption and greenhouse gas emissions. Promoting policies that support voluntary family planning, education, and women's empowerment can have positive effects on population growth rates. Along with this, transitioning to renewable energy sources, adopting sustainable practices, enhancing energy efficiency, conserving ecosystems, and promoting technological innovations are other important steps that must be taken.
The impact of human-induced climate change will propel global temperatures into unprecedented realms, resulting in profound consequences for public health, food security, water resource management, and the environment. While the news may not come as a surprise, it is crucial to acknowledge that scientific consensus unequivocally affirms the reality of climate change, its predominantly human origin, and the significant peril it poses to our planet. It seems that in our pursuit of other pressing matters, we are conveniently disregarding the urgent crisis our planet is facing. Our climate is changing because we are not.